Paddington at the tower. Make sure you like and subscribe and be our friend. Here we go. One of the nicest things about being a bear and living with the Brown family was the most days Paddington was able to share his 11s with Mr. Gruber. So when he arrived at the baker's early one morning to pick up their supply of buns and meet his new best friend coming out, he could hardly believe his eyes. Such a thing had never happened before. Hello, Mr. Gruber. Hello, Paddington. How are you doing? I've closed my shop for the day, Paddington, explained Mr. Gruber. It's been a long time since we had one of your outings. Jonathan and Judy might like to come along too. It might be their last chance before going back to school. What do you say, Paddington? Oh, Paddington needed no second bidding, and he rushed back home to number 32 Windsor Gardens as fast as legs could carry him. An outing? Aye, Paddington? Oh, yeah. The Brown's housekeeper, Mrs. Bird, was as excited as anyone, and they ended up packing so many sandwiches that Paddington had trouble closing the lid of his suitcase. Bears always fall on their feet, she said. Oh, let me stuff these sandwiches in my suitcase. Oh, yeah, here we go. In no time at all, they were on their way. Where do you think we're going? Whispered Judy. You will find out soon enough, was all Mr. Good would say. Wait and see. Oh, look at that. It was a long journey across the London. Suddenly it turned a corner and we came to a stop. Wow, look at that. It's a tower. It's the Tower of London. Oh, my gosh. When Mr. Gruber went to collect the tickets to go in, Paddington just got a closer look. Look at that. Oh, my gosh. I've never seen anything so quite so big, to the man at the gate, and I've never seen so many marmalade sandwiches, to the man looking into his suitcase. He was about to feel underneath them, but he thought better of it. So many marmalade sandwiches. They're delicious. That man didn't find any secret compartment called Paddington as he hurried for the others. Shh, hissed Judy. She pointed to a man in a dark blue uniform standing nearby. That's a yeoman of the guard. They're called Beefeaters, and you just have to keep a lookout for anything suspicious. Beefeater? Yeah, they're a Beefeater guard. Oh, isn't that a delicious drink? Only for adults. Who goes there? Everyone. Oh, I hope you didn't hear what I said, exclaimed Paddington, addressing the Beefeater. No, said the man. I can't say I did. Paddington was the most relieved. He raised his hat politely. Very good day. And something fell out and landed in the man's highly polished boots. It's a marmalade sandwich, he exclaimed. I couldn't get them all in my suitcases. You can have it if you like. I expect it will make a change from beef. A marmalade sandwich, repeated the human. He glazed at his boots, but by that time he looked at Paddington and already disappeared. A marmalade sandwich? Look at that orange jelly. I left it in my boot. And look at that little bear going away in that hat and that suitcase full of marmalade sandwiches. Yes, I suspect it's much better than beef all the time. That was a narrow squeak, said Jonathan as Paddington joined the others. Yeah, that was a narrow squeak. Judy pointed towards a large black bird. Look at that large black bird. If you ask me, that raven has got his eyes on your sandwich too. Perhaps, suggested Mr. Gruber hastily, we should visit the crown jewels. The crown jewels? Oh, yeah. Hurry over this way. Paddington thought it was a very good idea until he saw a going on. I shall never see over all those heads. Don't worry, Mr. Brown, called Mr. Gruber. Follow me. Look at those jewels. Look at that crown. And it led them into a moving walkway where they had a good view of all the exhibits as they glided past. Patty was most impressed. They thought of everything at the tower. He said, wow, look at those jewels. Really quite delightful. Diamonds and rubies and sapphires. Oh, I've never been on a moving floor before, said Paddington as he reached the end of it. I wouldn't mind going around again. I don't think we'd be very popular if we did that, said Mr. Gruber. He pointed to another display case ahead. That's the Imperial Crown of India. It has over 6,000 diamonds, but the Queen never uses it. I'm not surprised, said Paddington. There's nowhere to keep her sandwiches. She ought to have a hat like mine. Hats are very nice. Queens and kings and princesses love hats. But the Queen gets this hat. It's purple. Oh, look at it. It's beautiful. Oh, yeah. Look at that. The next exhibit was a huge golden bowl the size of a small bathtub. What is that? A golden bowl? That's for holiday wine, explained Mr. Gruber. I don't suppose you had anything like that in the darkest Peru. I don't think so. We had a big bath in the home for retired bears, said Paddington, except it wasn't made of gold. But there was a big queue for it on Friday nights. He licked his lips. They made cocoa in it the rest of the week. Mr. Gruber took the hint. I think it's time for our elevensies, he said. Yes, our elevensies, he said. You mean they had hot chocolate in their bowl? Some people have punch, some people have chocolate. That's funny, said Jonathan, as they made their way outside. There are 3 ravens in a row. Count 1, 2, 3. And there's the Beefeater. Oh, yeah, and cannons. Paddington eyed the birds uneasy as they waddled towards him. Look, said Judy, pointing straight ahead. The raven's tea house. He must have been near it. I wonder if they have a bear tea house, said Paddington. Yeah. Oh, I doubt it, said Mr. Gruber. In the old days, there was lots of wild animals at the tower. But such and such alike, lions and tigers, they aren't anymore. They all went to Regent's Park Zoo. I think we'll have a small lemonade, if I may, Mr. Gruber. Yes, Paddington, I think a small lemonade is quite delicious on this hot day. Oh, yes, indeed. That sounds like a great idea. Right this way, right this way. Goodbye, Mr. Beefeater. By now, 2 more ravens had joined the others, making 5 in all. They must be after something, said Mr. Gruber. I wonder what it could possibly be. While he was talking, a 6th raven landed. I think he's after your suitcase, Paddington warned Jonathan. Paddington gave the birds a hard stare. You stay away from my orange marmalade sandwiches. There he is, says the Beefeater, addressing a gray-haired gentleman. I know him anywhere. Blue duffel coat, red hat, suitcase. Oh, dear, said Judy, as the man came towards the table. What now? Paddington felt his knees turn to jelly. Oh, no, the birds are after my jelly. And my sandwiches. Oh, we just wanted a nice, cool lemonade in this heat. Raven's tea house. There he is. I know him anywhere. I didn't know ravens like marmalade, he said. The Tower of London is famous for its ravens, where their legend says that if they fly away, it will fall. So anything that stops that must happen is most welcome. I have been instructed to present you with a special ticket that will enable you to visit us from now on. Whatever you like, free of charge. You will need proof of identity, warned the Beefeater. Oh, that's very nice of you. Yeah, look what I got. I think there can't be many people who carry a case full of marmalade sandwiches around them. I'm sure, said Mrs. Bird. Said Mr. Gruber. What do you think, Mr. Brown? I love marmalade sandwiches. Oh, yes, indeed. Sweet honey, orange jelly marmalade sandwiches. They're the best in the whole wide world. Yes, and you get the distinguished honor of visiting whenever you like. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thanks, said Paddington. I better start work straight away. It's been such a lovely day. I must make sure the tower doesn't fall down before we come again. Caw, caw, said the ravens. Caw, caw. The end. Yep.